Well, welcome.
Welcome to APz CountDown Live, the hottest show on radio. I'm your boy AP, that guy, and right now I am sitting here with the coldest.
Hey.
I said the dopest.
Whoa.
No, I'm really talking about the hottest. Co-hosting the game.
It's Gym City's finest with the light brown eyes. It's your boy Uncle Red. Nunu.
What up, everybody? This your girl Bud Gal Nunu. What's good?
No, I got a question for you.
Yes.
I have a question, and I've
What
been
up,
meaning
King?
to ask you ask this question all day.
Uh-huh.
Why do you have the caption on your iPad? What is that whole situation is about? You're the only person in the world of iPads that has the caption on their videos.
Wow.
Okay, so
Why is that?
Uncle Red,
You're working on your reading?
Uncle Red, get your boy.
Wow.
That's all I got
I'm
to
just
say.
trying to figure out why you got the
Get,
caption.
get your boy, Uncle Red. Get your boy.
This
Because
is
he's
the
getting
second
on my
time
nerves.
today. We had to do this
He's
on
getting on my
APz
nerves.
Mid-Morning Mimosa. Now we got to do it on CountDown Live.
You know what? Right now, you remind me of...
What I remind you of?
You remind me of Kanye West.
Really?
Really? You're walking around with things you don't need. He got on his wedding ring.
What I don't need?
You got the caption on.
Listen, the
Both
caption
of
is
y'all,
out of
why?
my control automatically when the
No.
volume is low on my
No.
tablet.
That's
The
incorrect.
caption...
That's incorrect. There's a caption button on devices. Listen,
key.
somebody call up here and give this girl a call and help her work her iPad, because clearly she has lost. Uncle Red, what's up, my guy?
Whatever.
It's all good, my brother. How you doing, man?
Hey, listen, I can't complain.
Oh, now you can't be upsetting the queen now.
Listen, we
For
made it to
real.
Thursday. It's officially Friday Eve, and I absolutely have zero complaints. None. The only thing I have to complain about, of course, is your boy Kanye West out here just doing the most out here in these streets, man. Why is this fool still wearing his ring? Why?
I don't even know. Why?
Why?
Yeah,
Why is he
it's-
So
still
that we
wearing
can
his
talk
ring?
about it. That's what it is.
Yeah, if you're divorced,
Yeah.
if there's paperwork in the works,
Uh-huh.
there's no reason to wear your ring, right?
Period.
That I agree with.
Period.
But as I always say, on the show, if you're in a committed relationship, it's not the physical adornments that make the marriage or make the relationship
Right.
what it is. But if you've got paperwork filed to separate, then yeah,
Well,
Let it go.
gotta let it go.
let it go.
It's clear. I mean, to me, I would take that as an indication that he is still very, very much in love with Kim Kardashian.
He seems to think that obviously with the kind of money that he has,
Yes.
he can have any IG model out there,
Correct.
right? But if he was just a normal Joe, right? He's got to understand that Kim K
Yeah.
is the best thing that he could ever have.
Yeah.
Well, I agree somewhat, Uncle Red, but with him, I mean, here, no matter how much money you have, right? Money still can't buy love,
Wow,
obviously.
you're right.
Because if that was the case, he'd still have his wife.
That's right.
And
And
yeah.
it certainly can't buy sanity either.
It sure can, because he's definitely a goner.
Yeah, because he's showing up for breakfast at people's houses.
Yeah, all time.
With his chef, though.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's how you roll.
Hold on, wait. So he already knew what time it was.
He brought his chef, AP. He brought his chef.
To where?
To
DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled's house.
Yo, that is dumb.
At 8 o'clock in the morning.
So you just got your chef. In order to get the Khaled house at 8, that means you had to leave at least about 7 o'clock.
Absolutely.
In order to leave at 7, that means you had to get your chef up and be on the road by like 6:30.
Yeah, he was just like, "Come on, Fred, we got an appointment."
Yeah, we got some things we got to take care of.
Where do they do that at?
Yeah, shows up at DJ Khaled's house and wants to listen to the new project that they're working on.
Wow.
And has the private chef scramble up some breakfast.
Kanye working on something, and I mean he's definitely working on something outside of this whole situation with this Khaled project, because he's just been in the news a lot lately.
Yeah,
he has.
I mean, consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
something must be dropping soon.
Something is literally cooking.
Yeah. So, do you guys watch CNN? I'm going to assume you do. Do you guys know Van Jones from CNN?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this guy right here,
For sure.
dark skinned brother with the glasses, the educated brother from the bank.
Yeah.
Well, guess who he is dating?
Who's he dating?
I'll give you a hint. Her last name is Kardashian. Her first name is Kim.
Stop playing.
Kanye is going to be thoroughly upset
First of
about
all,
this whole situation.
if that's listen, here's the deal. Kanye gonna put out a hit, on him. Poor guys, poor Van.
Van Jones.
You feel like you got a chance now, Red?
Ooh, Uncle Red, you so disrespectful. The way you said that is like Van is not even qualified for Kim K. When I'm looking at it like Kim K is not good enough for Van. He's such an intelligent man, and he's a very good-looking brother.
Right. Not saying that Kim K can't have intelligence.
What is she up to?
Exactly.
It's politics.
She trying to run for president.
It's politics, because he's definitely one of those brothers that you would date if you were going to be on the more political side. Why not?
Yeah,
them two Cuomo brothers do it back and forth. One of them is a governor, the other governor, right?
He was Barack Obama's campaign manager.
See?
Yes, he was.
Now does it add up?
Man, them Kardashians.
Does it make sense now?
You definitely have to make the right moves, right? In the business world, and even in the world of politics, you got to make the right moves. Would I consider this a right move, a good move on Kim K's part? Yes and no. No, because she did it too soon. Yes, because it's definitely with one of those, melanated brothers that I would.
He doesn't seem like her type.
Exactly. That's exactly why she's made the right move.
Wow, guys.
She was going for someone different.
She's going to show Kanye that unlike him not getting into office, she's going to get into office.
Ooh. She's going to make her way to the White House.
Yeah, Kim, make no mistake about it. Kim Kardashian, people may call her many things. One thing that she's not dumb.
Yeah, I agree with that. Listen, we're going to jump into this number 10 song. Cardi B. When it's up, it's up.
Kim K said, it's up. It's up.
Oh my God. An earlier source told OK Magazine that while Kim and Van's relationship was platonic, it did have an impact on Kim's split with Kanye.
Of course.
What man has a platonic relationship?
Or not only that, but anybody that's in your ear while you're in a relationship is going to make your mind wander. That's why you got to be careful who you spend time with.
The source added at the time,
it's driving you nuts.
Kanye cannot stand the fact that Kim's life no longer revolves around him.
Wait. That's one of the reasons why I didn't edit it, because I couldn't figure out what in the world was going on. I think it's a Facebook settings possible.
Yeah, probably.
And aren't the Facebook settings in here? Wouldn't they be down here? Settings and privacy? Cellular data? No. Privacy shortcuts? Security and login, apps and websites, instant games, business integrations, personal information, payments, privacy settings, face recognition, profile and tagging, active status, access your information, activity log. Isn't caption considered part of the volume settings? Then it's up. Then it sounds. In-app sound. figure out where it would be. No face, no case. Who you came with?
Today's Thursday.
He pleaded guilty. What is wrong with Kodak Black?
Oh, we got something from up top. Yep, I'm going with this. It's Thursday.
Get you out of my mind, okay?
We're going in after this song. Go in there, you guys. Sure talk.
Good.
Welcome back to APz Countdown Live. Thank you guys for keeping it locked right here to the hottest show on the radio. Your boy AP, that guy sitting here with Bad Gal Nunu. Why your face all frowned up and balled up?
Say it right. Say Bad Gal.
Bad Gal Nunu. Yeah,
ooh, that's funny. Okay.
Take that frown off. I hope you guys don't have any plans on going into Gwinnett County today.
No.
Absolutely not. Why?
Listen, of course, all of our listeners, we know you guys are all over the place, but we broadcast
Yeah.
live from Atlanta, and we're not too far from Gwinnett County. And the reason why Gwinnett County is the topic of discussion is because today is President Biden's 100th day in office.
Right.
And of course, he's going to spend his day in good old Atlanta over in Gwinnett County.
Yep.
I think you're going to go get him some fried chicken and all that,
Yeah.
connect with his peeps and all that.
Yeah, the traffic during the break between shows.
Yes.
APz Mid-Morning Mimosa, we go until 2 p.m.
Yep.
And then we come back on for APz CountDown Live at 5 p.m.
We do.
And I thought I was going to be able to get some things done, but everything topside 285 north, everything north of topside 285,
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
it is just absolutely backed up.
Well, that's because the El Presidente is in town.
And Kamala Harris is also here, I believe.
You know what, Ray? It's funny that
Which
you say
is?
that because
Come on home.
I remember back in the day, or maybe this was just something that I conjured up in my head.
Yeah.
But to my knowledge, the president and the vice president was to never travel together. I don't know if that was something that was back in the day or...
Well, yeah, it would make good sense because
Yeah.
if one of them gets attacked or assassinated or something, that means they're both at risk. So
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
who's going to be the backup?
So the line of succession goes from the president to the vice president, and
Yeah.
then it's Nancy Pelosi,
The speaker,
is
yeah.
third in line.
Correct.
And so last night they talked about a concept that I had never heard
What's
before. Is that when they did the joint session of Congress for his speech,
Yeah.
they always leave behind what is called a designated survivor.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's the highest cabinet member
Okay.
can't attend the speech
Oh,
because the president, the vice president,
Uh-huh.
and also
Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi, I can never remember her proper title.
Right.
Speaker of the House.
Speaker of the House, yeah.
They would all be in the same location, so they got to leave a designated survivor back at home.
At the White. Oh,
So
wow.
I'm thinking that's going to be the case because
It should be.
with the things that are going on, he and Kamala are going to have to hit this road and get it done together. I think they can get a lot more done together.
But as you watched as we all watched the speech last night, I get it. It was at the Capitol.
Yeah.
Everyone was there. You had the El Presidente. You had the Vice El Presidente.
Correct.
And and to the left of the president.
Yeah.
Of the vice president, you had the Speaker of the House.
I think the designated survivor in this case, because they had the joint.
I don't think all three of them should have been.
They
in
had
same
the joint
building.
chiefs
Yeah,
there too.
Yeah, the Joint Chiefs of Staff was
So
there.
who's over the military? So
Everybody was there.
Everybody was
Yeah.
there.
I think that with all that has happened, especially after January 6th, the
Yeah.
insurrection is
Correct.
what I am calling it, by those savages who are not patriots. I don't think anything is happening. I think they just got this thing, there's no way that they don't protect those three individuals with their lives.
Yeah, and I'm sure in D.C. when everyone was at the Capitol, I'm sure the entire, I was going to say the state of D.C., but it's not a state, but I'm sure the entire District of Columbia was probably on lockdown.
Oh, you're not far off, because that is actually one of the debates.
Yeah.
Is that the residents of D.C. who pay the highest taxes in the country,
That's
by
right.
the way, they have no representation.
Taxation without representation.
And
is
it
what
is
DC
starting
fighting
to
for.
gain steam.
Yes, absolutely.
And they want to apply for statehood.
Yeah. Well, I think they have applied. for statehood, if I'm not mistaken.
And I think what's happening is Congress is just not bringing it to the floor to vote on it, which I think is a travesty, right? Like, give DC statehood, give Puerto Rico statehood, and give the Virgin Islands statehood. What are we doing?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense that you're paying taxes, but then who are we reaching out to as the representatives?
That's right.
Who are our representatives for this state, for this area, region that we're paying taxes in? Who?
Well, speaking about paying and not know who you're paying the money to, that's what Dr. Dre is doing, because Dr. Dre has been ordered to pay $500,000 to his ex-wife, Nicole Young. He had to pay that in her attorney fees.
Okay, he should be happy.
I wish
it's
I would.
It's not $5 million.
I wish I would.
You better drop that bag. You caused that lady enough problems.
Listen, $500,000, you gotta come get that. You gotta come take that, shawty.
Wow.
I ain't about to give you
What you say? You gotta come get me?
Yeah, you gotta come get me. You better catch me outside.
Wow.
$500,000?
No.
You want me to give you $500,000? You want me to pay your lawyer $500,000 so you and your lawyer can take me to court and get more money out of me? Negro, please.
I do not blame him.
Sucks.
I don't blame him because he's been paying her $2 million a month.
Yeah.
Come on.
Who knows how long?
How long? Remember, 6-7 months they've been going back and forth with this?
Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah, and so we talking, $15, $16 million that he's had to give her over that time period. And so probably what he's thinking is, listen, we're getting ready to go into a negotiation to where they're gonna split up my $800 million.
$800 million is a lot.
So I'm gonna give you this $500, but I'm not gonna like it because they're getting ready to probably tell me I gotta give you $400 million.
As we were speaking about the $2 million a month and the $500,000 in the court fees.
Yeah,
I started to feel bad for Dre, but then you slapped me back to reality and said $800 million. I'm like, well,
he ain't crying.
He ain't crying.
Somebody take half of what you got. I'd be crying.
Yeah, I would too.
To sign her a check for $400
she
million.
dedicated half of her life to him.
So what?
What you mean, so what? You know what?
She wasn't with him when he was recording.
When he was shooting in the gym?
When he was shooting in the gym.
Wow.
Forget all that.
I can't deal with AP. He'd be on some
I ain't
BS
about to get
sometimes.
him $500,000. I'm not doing that.
I'm sorry. Could you explain
It's
shooting in the gym?
It's from a song. So a part of it's a line in
It's
a rap song.
Rick Ross.
Yeah. So what Rick Ross?
She wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym.
So what Rick is pretty much saying is, you weren't there with me working, making all this money, so you don't deserve to get none.
Yeah, you wasn't with me doing practice. Now you want to reap all the benefits.
Okay.
But listen, she was really in a different type of a gym. She was the punching bag in the ring when she was getting knocked around, so she deserved some of that bread. Catch me outside, how about that? What you gotta say, AP?
People like the hottest show already.
We out. Don't want to go there.
Exactly. While she getting beat up since God knows when.
Let me ask you, do you think that she hit back?
Listen, she dumb as hell if she didn't. Because we would have been going blow for blow, baby. Back and forth. You'd had to... you'd have had the time of your life. Man, look at here. You think she hit back, AP?
Huh?
You think she hit back?
Do what?
When she was getting beat up?
She a white woman, probably.
Is she white?
Really?
Not all the way. She's not all the way white.
Yeah,
wow.
But the white side of her, the black side of her, fight back. Trey was probably whooping her ass.
Wow.
And this is precisely the reason why a lot of well-to-do or wealthy black men decide to choose white women, because they know that they're not gonna get sassy Cassie at the house.
You ain't gonna get that sass.
But if it was your daughter, Uncle Red, and she was getting her ass whooped, shouldn't she pull out the sassy Cassie side of her and fight back, and then turn around and call the police? I'm just saying.
You know what? I've actually.
You done beat some ass before?
No. Because we're live. I gotta be careful.
Because we're live. You gotta be careful.
It is such a delicate situation because on one hand, you want to stay out of your family or your friends or your
Business.
children's relationships.
It's hard.
You want to stay out, completely out. You don't want to insert yourself.
Yeah.
And unless my daughter were to ask me for help, I'll probably, I don't know. But with that being said, as I'm sitting here right now,
Yeah.
the problem with that is that I'm going to go to jail.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to
I'm
prison.
going to jail.
I'm going to go to prison.
Yeah, I'm going to prison.
You know, so
you guys are so aggressive. We aggressive on APz CountDown Live and
I'm gonna-
APz Mid-Morning Mimosa.
Yeah, if I had a daughter, she called me, Daddy, he beating me. He doing what? Oh, you and the kids get out the house.
now what if
I ain't even going in. I already know what you're about to say.
what if your son says it?
I was just going to say, he about to say, what if my son say his man is beating him? Oh my God. Hey, look.
Both of y'all silly.
No. We need to talk about.
It's one of the things that's on the list. Trust me.
No.
What?
We can talk about that during Secret Crush scenario.
We're not doing
Like,
Secret Crush scenario today.
Oh, okay. Well, if
We're doing the one that's at the bottom.
if a man is if a girl is getting beat on by her boyfriend, then the daddy would want to step in. But if your gay son is getting beat by his boyfriend, as a father, would you step in?
Okay, that'll be the keeping it all the way real topic for today.
Red, would you step in?
No.
Oh, see, yeah, that's
so this is a double stamp. Can we not talk about it now? Because then it's gonna ruin it for her.
Yeah, well, no. Okay, you and your man work it out. Because I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah, just wait. Just keep it. Just hold it. Hold on to it, Uncle Ray. Hold on to
We
it.
respect our LGBTQ plus community. We really do. So that's why I'm gonna shut up. Ooh. What's happening in the Star Wars world? I got
For real? Where that go? I like Star Wars.
Okay. How much do you like Star Wars? Are you a real fan?
Well, I watched them when I was younger.
Did you watch The Mandalorian?
No, that's one of the ones that I wanted to watch and I missed.
Y'all need to.
Because I know The Mandalorian.
Y'all telling me to watch.
The Mandalorian is dope, though. I heard it was dope.
Y'all telling me to watch American Skin.
Right, you gotta
if you haven't binge watched The Mandalorian, it's the best thing going right now.
It's on Netflix?
Disney.
Uncle Ray said,
I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, some of the accounts are with some of the kids got some of the accounts, and then we the parents we got Amazon and Disney. But the kids got the other accounts.
Got you.
So we kind of split it up a little bit. But I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because YouTube done went up to about doggone $70 a month.
Who the hell pay for? Oh, y'all must use it for other stuff besides just Because all I do is stream on my regular account. Because I don't use it for Food of Faith. I just stream like for regular stuff, music and stuff, and maybe a movie
YouTube?
every now and again. Yeah, but I don't pay for my YouTube.
So you don't have a cable package?
I don't have a. Are you out of your black
Good
mind?
We
do
just try to
everything through
focused.
streaming,
This job is
like
big.
literally through streaming. So, there's a whatchamacallit that I just paid for recently.
Okay.
Is it It's
HBO Max.
HBO Max, I think. We haven't tried it out yet. I gotta try it out to see how it works. It's one of the hubs now on my.
When was the last time you had a cable package? Like Comcast.
Been a long time.
A long time.
Stop paying for it, yeah. Because it's too pricey. It's too expensive. And not only that, but for me personally, I wasn't even utilizing it. So I was paying for other black people to watch cable. I'm like, oh no, this isn't gonna work. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just cut the cord last year. Last year was my first full year of streaming only.
I just stream.
And I got YouTube. I got the YouTube TV for about $39.99. And then as soon as my 1 year anniversary came, they doubled the price, and then said that existing subscribers couldn't take advantage of the new deal. I was like, wow, they so shady.
That's ridiculous.
So now I'm stuck with YouTube TV.
Yeah.
But it's still $30, $40 cheaper than my AT&T, my Uverse. AT&T Uverse.
Mm-hmm.
Still cheaper.
Yeah. I had Uverse before. They were pricey as hell too.
Mm.
Yeah, they were pricey.
That was not the dumbest episode. Boy, bastard.
I'm gonna be going on Netflix to see if I can find Mandalorian. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go in there right now.
You'll love it. I don't know about,
sure.
you know, when you see Baby Yoda, you're gonna fall in love.
I'll be like, Baby Yoda.
You'll fall in love.
Baby Yoda's adorable. Cute. Where is my Netflix? Let me see.
Here we go.
Your segment coming up after this.
Okay.
God.
It's not on Netflix.
And you gonna introduce your segment?
Mandalorian.
How are you gonna introduce your segment?
The same way I introduced all the other ones. Like, are you serious right now?
So what are you doing? Are you teasing this, or are you just?
Yeah, I'm teasing it to see
how it's going.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we really won't know a whole lot.
The transition.
I don't think.
Yeah, you always want to think about the transition because that's what's going to make it smooth, seamless, and all that good stuff like that. So I would say, and I'm just giving you a pointer because it's something new. You know, of course I'm gonna come in like I typically do.
I mean, I have an idea.
Keep it on a little bit. Hey y'all,
I'm not gonna say that.
No, I'm just saying that out of my head.
Okay.
Sorry to bother you guys. LL Cool J. What was the song where the lyric was booming system?
Cars ride by with the booming system. I don't know. Just Google cars ride by with the booming system. Lyrics. Make sure you type lyrics at the end, and then the song will come up. There you go.
Did you guys know that Lil Kim is gonna release a memoir?
Yeah, we spoke about it this morning.
We did? I want to hear that. I'm asleep.
Did you chime in?
What did I say?
I don't know what you said. It was a whole situation. And then we were talking about. Oh no, you probably were going because we were talking about Biggie. We went to the whole Biggie situation. All right, we go there, you guys. APz CountDown Live. Thank you guys for keeping it locked right here to the hottest show on the radio. I'm your boy AP, that guy, and I'm sitting here with my usual suspects. And I like this little sultry thing
I do
right
too.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I hope y'all like this, cause
I like it.
Nunu, let us know what this thing is about.
Let me tell y'all what it's about. It's about Nunu keeping it all the way real.
Okay.
So, gentlemen, keeping it all the way real.
All right.
If your daughter is being abused by her spouse or boyfriend, most men would go to her rescue, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Correct.
A matter of fact, I'm driving my car
Right.
through the living room.
Right.
Period.
So let me ask you this.
That's right.
If your son was being beaten or abused by his male significant other,
By his man. Hold on, wait a minute. What?
I'm driving
If
into the
your
Chattahoochee
son-
River.
Not the Chattahoochee River, Uncle Red. Yeah. I mean, you know what? In romance, whether it's heterosexual romance
Yes.
or not, we all have issues. And there are spouses and significant others that abuse their partners.
Yeah, absolutely.
So being fair and keeping it all the way real.
Am I keeping that same energy if my
Are you
son?
keeping that same energy if your son is being abused by his male partner?
But son, you got to learn how to be a man. You know, you win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day.
Wow.
Listen.
Thank you for turning some very serious APz.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, absolutely not coming to his rescue unless it's really bad.
Dads, if you guys are out there and you are listening, feel free to call in and share your opinions with us. You guys can call us at 765-450-9119. On Nunu's Keeping It Real, we are discussing whether or not dads would keep the same energy and rescue their sons if their sons were being physically abused by their male partners, like they would if your daughter was being beaten up by her, partner.
So for everybody chiming in on Facebook, everybody watching us on Facebook, man, listen, and social media, yo, Red, this is tough because first of all, I you know what, I don't know, and I'm not afraid to say this.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm man enough and mature enough to handle a gay son. I don't know if I'm man enough and mature enough to handle that.
Right.
So, and I'm not saying I wouldn't even be in my son's life because I really don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough for me.
Well, being the mother that I am, I guarantee you.
Yep.
That if you try any one of my kids, LGBTQ plus or Z, you gonna catch these hands.
Wow.
Baby, I don't care what they are. Put your hand on one of my kids and you're gonna learn today. Uncle Ray, what about you?
What you think, Ray? Listen, the phone lines are wide open. 765-450-9119.
If he call you, if Michael call you and he's like,
your gay
Dad,
son call you. If you had a gay son, that's
Dad,
what you do.
it's me, Michael. Dad, you know Roderick punched me in my throat.
First of all, if he's calling here and he get beat up here and calling that, he's like, Daddy, come help, Daddy.
You're so disrespectful.
Red, what you doing, my guy?
This is your first Nunu's Keeping It Real, Keeping It All the Way Real segment?
Keeping it all the way real.
Man, you came out the...
Came out of the closet on this one?
I'd be like, son, stop playing. You know it ain't your first time getting punched in the throat. Go in there and be a man. Can't do that for you.
Man, I don't have a problem saying it either.
Okay.
I haven't, I'll just say this.
Okay.
I would not love my child any less.
Right.
Because of their sexuality or their choice of partner.
Right.
I'll say that. However, the dynamic for me is what we were talking. You said it was a male that is abusing a female.
Yes.
Now we're in a different little space here.
I know.
Like I shouldn't have to come to your defense in this case.
No.
Why
did Shawty?
Be careful, AP.
Let's say you got a gay. Just the scenario is just like Nunu said. You got a gay son. He's being abused by his
homosexual son.
Yeah, and he's being abused by his male partner. And like Red said, you're a man. But what if in that relationship, your son is the female? He's getting whooped.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. That's the way that I had
to paint that picture because I don't want people to think two butch male dudes going at it.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
Yeah,
if
APz.
My bad.
Yeah. So your son is the softer partner, we would say, right? Respectfully,
Yo,
your son is
crazy.
a softer partner, and he's having some issues with that significant.
Hey, we live. They can see you.
Oh, wow.
For you guys, Uncle Red is making the cutest expressions right now.
It's tough.
It's a tough one, yeah. Especially if you're a parent that struggles with it a little bit. You know what I mean? It's definitely tough.
I'll tell you, because I'm struggling with this so much.
Yeah.
Tell us, Nunu.
Yeah.
What should the response be? How do you feel?
So the response, for me, the response from a parent, right, that is not in favor of the way that their child has decided to live their lives, the response from that parent should be to call 911 immediately.
No, I ain't doing that.
Yeah,
not as a black parent. Hell no.
Well,
I'm not doing
listen, we're talking about a parent that's struggling with it. So there's a lot of emotion and a lot of different feelings that come along with being a parent that's not accepting of the way your child is living their life. A lot of parents aren't even going to answer the phone. So if you are a parent that's struggling with it, the first thing that you should do at the very least is to get that child some help and get them to safety to make sure that they're okay.
Listen, I would not recommend if you're.
So you wouldn't even call the police to help them?
No, not in that situation, because if my son is getting beat up on with his hands, of course, by his quote unquote boyfriend, I'm not going to call the cops. Not in this day and age, because neither one of them may come out alive.
Well, that's another
They
issue.
may not come out alive.
You know what? Believe it or not, I was just on a conference. I was just on a conference call where one of the issues, that our LGBTQ plus community struggles with is that gray area on. Okay, so now I'm not just black, but I am black and I'm also a part of this community. So how do I deal with law enforcement as well? There's so many different issues that go along with what we're speaking about. Because we just opened up a whole can of worms.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, this is.
It's not simple.
No,
I mean,
no, because I'm still thinking like I don't know.
Yeah.
My preference is, again, we respect the LGBTQ plus community,
right?
And so this isn't this is not. I hope this doesn't sound discriminatory, but my first thought was that I'm not sure how I would even deal with. Again, I would not love him any less.
Yeah, you don't know how you would deal with him though, knowing that this is how you've chosen to live your life, and I am a devout Christian parent.
Correct.
So it's
like,
challenging.
I'm not sure.
You're like, Daddy, Stephen beat me.
Oh, AP.
Wow.
You know what?
I'm not laughing at the abusive nature.
So silly.
But listen, this whole situation is just
great topic. Great
tough.
topic.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think Nunu's keeping it all the way real. I like it.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah. Well, y'all already know Nunu got to keep it all the way real.
I like the music. I like everything.
Either that, or we're going to get it back in blood. Y'all keep it locked to the hottest show on radio.
Hottest.
The hottest.
Oh, looks like somebody's been working.
Yeah, because I was like,
What's wrong with Secret Crush?
Well, I'm going to cut it down to 1 day a week. And I'm
Lord.
going to keep it as a phone segment.
I like it. The music is slow. My only concern is will the music, because it's so slow, will all of your segments have to be slow?
No.
Like, can you do a high energy segment? Well, I guess that's what I'm saying to that song.
The way
absolutely.
Yeah,
it can still be tweaked as far as what the situation or the scenario is, and I still use the same type of music because most of it shit is gonna be relationship based, anyways. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the concept of, I think the music is jazzy, obviously, and it's grown and sexy. So that's how I see it. I just see it as grown and sexy, and we're talking about grown and sexy topics.
Yeah, yeah. It's always
because
be
that
grown and
right
sexy
there
topics.
is.
Thank you. That was a really good idea. Yeah, you did that. You knocked it all the way out of the ballpark. Oh, look at you! Yeah, that worked out.
What's up?
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, that's. Hey, listen. I'm sure. There's some fathers that probably get hit with those telephone calls.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Situations, absolutely.
I mean, especially here in Atlanta, there's a lot of gay men in Atlanta. And
Right.
regardless of what, parents are parents.
Yeah.
And our children still lean on us regardless.
Absolutely.
So it's like, I'm sure gay.
I had a Facebook friend. I had a Facebook friend of mine, maybe about, I want to say 4 or 5 months ago. Posted his son is gay. He posted that his son was jumped by like 25 boys and beat up because he's gay. And I said, man, let me tell you something. He said, he was like,
well, that's a whole difference. Like getting jumped, I don't care who you are.
He was like, man, they about to catch this heat. I'm about to give it all I got. He was like, just in case y'all don't hear from me no more. If I'm not online anymore, you know exactly what happened.
Okay. Is it Kwame that's the LL? You like LL Cool J too?
Yeah, no, LL is Kwame's favorite rapper. So listen, for everybody that's chiming in on Facebook, the question was, if a man and woman if a woman is being abused by her boyfriend, then obviously daddy will be to the rescue. But if your gay son is being abused by his male significant other, as a man, if your gay son called you and said, hey, Tony beating on me, as a dad, what are you going to do? So y'all give us a call, chime in and let us know, or write it down there right there in the comments. Like, let us know. What y'all going to do?
Good stuff.
Yeah, that really was some good stuff.
Damn. Make me change up Ratchet. I was thinking the same thing. Like, man, is Ratchet reality gonna? But I'm too simple and plain.
No, you're not. Don't think like that.
Well, dang. Well, what? I mean.
When I get home.
Okay, I can't do that today.
Can you tag us in the video that you just that is live now? What is that, a mosquito?
What is it? What is it? Short talk break.
Short talk break? Okay. Manhattan. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Staten Island, Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan. Long Island is not a borough?
You reach a jackpot?
It's your boy Uncle Red. You listen to APz CountDown Live, the hottest show on radio.
We go there. APz CountDown Live. Welcome back and thank you for keeping it locked right here to the hottest show on the radio.
Hottest.
Of course, I'm your boy AP, that guy sitting here with my usual suspects. Your boy Uncle Red and Bad Guy Loose.
I wish you would stop calling us the usual suspect.
Yeah, you guys are my usual suspects.
I mean, there has to be something better that you could use
no,
as far
I
as...
like usual suspects. Yeah. You're the usual suspects
Switch my
today.
seat.
Wow.
So today we are celebrating quite a few birthdays. What you say? You not sitting there?
No.
He said, I ain't sitting next to it. That's the realest thing you ever said, Uncle Red.
Put y'all in the closet.
Wow.
Whatever. Oh, you giving out closet quickies now? On APz CountDown Live?
Because when I put Uncle Red in the closet,
Wow.
guess what?
Wow.
He got to come out.
Wow.
You know what? Uncle Red, he's dirty for that. You gonna let him get away with that, Uncle Red?
I was trying to come back with a snazzy little
Let me
comeback,
tell you something.
and I got nothing.
You better let him know what type of soldier you are, Uncle Red.
He said, I got
Let the Marine know, Uncle Red. Let the Marine know
I'm a
what type
no
it
limit
is.
soldier.
Oh!
I'm a no limit.
You know what, Red?
Hey.
It's funny you said that.
Oh!
Because today is the birthday of none other than the
Wow.
new 51-year-old
Again.
Master P.
Wow.
That's my guy.
I love some Master P.
Yeah, I like Master P.
Yeah, so today is Master P's birthday. They have him at 51,
Yeah.
but they're saying that their age is disputed. You don't think it's 51?
I think so.
I think he's 51 too, yeah.
More like maybe 56 or 57. I'm thinking.
You think so?
Yeah, because, yes. I don't know why I think that. It just, when they first came out, after he, and I believe he was able to use some of the money that he got from the insurance money in a car accident to really start the label. I think he got like $18,000 or something like that.
Oh, wow, okay.
And he didn't seem young then to me.
Like, he's been going for a long time.
Yeah, he's been kind of going for a long time. But hey, more power to him.
Yeah.
I think if anybody can pull it off, it's him.
Yeah.
And if he says he's 51, he's 51.
He's 51. He's 51. Today is also Titus O'Neil, WWE wrestler, turns 44. Also celebrating a birthday today is Tara Johnson George, better known as Taj, singer-songwriter and member of the famed group SWV. Now, how old do you think Taj is from SWV?
I would say Between, can I do a between?
Yeah.
Between 46
Uh-huh.
and 51.
Okay, yeah, you hit the in between. Taj is 50 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah, 50. Also
Wow.
celebrating a birthday today is gospel singer from the group Mary Mary, none other than Miss Erica Campbell.
Okay.
Erica Campbell turns 49 years old, and finally, black people, the worst, the our worst enemy as it comes to black commentators. We can't stand this lady. I don't know any black person that enjoys
Not
it.
Wendy Williams.
Absolutely not Wendy
Oh.
Williams. I'm talking about none other than the notorious, the infamous Candace Owens. She turns
she's another one.
32 years old.
Really?
Really, Candace?
She's
Really,
no,
Candace?
that's not.
32.
You know what? Candace is young though. She a young hot mess.
She looked 50.
She may, but she's a younger woman.
Yeah, I'm putting the age out.
Oh,
50.
the Republican.
Yeah, the black Republican. She got kicked off.
The Republican.
The traitor.
Tom.
The traitor.
Yeah.
Uncle Tom.
Her book is called Blackout: How Black America Can Make Its Second Escape from the Democratic Party. You know, I'm sorry,
Wow.
Democratic Plantation is what she's called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not feeling Candace Owens at all.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah.
So those are the birthdays that we have on to. Those are the birthdays that we have on today. And even though we are celebrating birthdays, we have some people like your boy Kodak Black, who is
About to go back to jail.
Kodak Black. You know, people are celebrating.
When is he gonna learn?
Listen, I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah.
Stay out of trouble. That's my advice to you. So Kodak Black has pleaded guilty in connection to a criminal sexual assault conduct charge,
Right.
according to our sources. Now, during a hearing in Florence, South Carolina on yesterday, Kodak was sentenced to 18 months probation for first-degree assault and battery. As a part of his condition, he must apologize to the victim, take full accountability for what happened, and enroll in counseling. Now, since then, he issued an apology in court, telling the victim, "I apologize. I am hopeful we can all move forward, and I wish her the best in her life." Now, here's my thing: if the court ordered you to give an apology, I wouldn't want you to give apology in court. It's just so not sincere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cliche too if
Yeah,
you think
it's
about it, because it's like you have to.
It's like, apologize. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Do you really mean it though?
You know, not to make any excuses for
Yes.
Pompano Beach's finest,
Okay.
but he was 18 years old. He was only 18 years old. I mean, he's only 23,
Yeah.
but he was 18 years old at the time of this incident. It happened in South Carolina, and that's the part that he really needs to be careful with.
Yeah.
Is, you know, where things happen does
Yeah.
matter.
Listen, I've been to Florence.
You don't want to be messing around.
Yeah, you don't want
South
to mess around.
Carolina.
It's hood down there and it's racist. South Carolina was my first and only time experiencing a black-owned Chinese restaurant.
Huh?
I've never seen it.
Well, stop lying. You know good and well there is no such thing as no black-owned Chinese restaurant.
I swear for Lord. I swear
I'm
for
around looking like,
hey, Sean, I'll put that on everything.
Uncle Red, I'm like,
Really, AP?
you know what?
It was a black.
Of all the things, you guys, of all the things that I have ever heard AP say, I ain't never heard you talk like that before.
No, real talk. It was a black-owned Chinese restaurant. It was in the middle of the ghetto. I was like, man, I got to get up out of here. Y'all keep it locked right here to the Hottie Show.
It's better with time. That was a good one.
Oh my gosh.
That was good, baby.
Have y'all ever heard that?
Hilarious.
Owned. Is that for real?
Yeah, that's real.
What they was
story.
making
I'm good
barbecue
with it.
ribs?
I don't know. Listen, I had went to go work down there for. I was working for a little a kiosk. We were doing selling cell phones and stuff like that. So they sent us to a store, one of our locations down in Florence. And when we went to Florence, you know, it was lunchtime. So I roll up on the Chinese store, and sure enough, it was a black-owned Chinese store. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
It's called Exotics. Oh, man.
Oh, so you see it?
What?
Yeah, I ain't lying.
No way.
I didn't know if they was still
okay,
there.
I'm gonna click on it. Let me make sure
Florence,
that their
South Carolina.
menu.
Black-owned Chinese store. I like black-owned Chinese restaurant. I'm sorry. That was a while ago. I'm surprised he's still around. I mean,
If you heard the name again, would you
No,
remember
I
it?
didn't know the name of it.
Okay,
I just know it was a Chinese store, and I went in there.
Yeah.
I just went in there, but the name was not. It wasn't. It didn't have a Chinese store name. It wasn't like Golden Dragon. It was something a little. It was something a little different.
Funny you said Golden Dragon because that's at the top of the list.
Wow.
Yeah, it was something a little different. I was like, "What kind of Chinese store is this?" But I went in there anyway. And of course, when I went in there, I was like, "What in the world is going on?"
Okay, let me get back to it. But
yeah,
I actually believe you. Actually,
Yeah,
I believe you. I believe you
yeah, that's
because
definitely
South Carolina is different. Glad I only had to do boot camp. Sorry. I was only forced to be in Columbia, South Carolina for 8 weeks, and that's about all I can take. Used to go to Hilton Head every year with the kids.
That's another place that I want to go to, Hilton Head, that I've never been to before.
But I asked
Let
that.
me be that see you one more time.
I asked that, and I'll tell you why.
I know that you not forget.
Because I there's obviously some Haitian ancestry in my family, and I did not appreciate the fact that the Geechees, who are Haitian, that was the first. Hilton Head was the first place that I saw that all of the service, what you call them, like housekeeping and all of that,
They made the shirt,
maids, all that. That was the first time that I've ever seen all black Haitian people working in all the service industries, man.
Oh, wow.
It seemed like I went back in time 100 years. I ain't been back since. But no, it's fabulous. It's fabulous. So if you haven't done Hilton Head, do it. It's not that far, and it doesn't cost that much.
Well, since we done paid for Savannah already, I guess that'll be another out there.
You found out whether you could.
But we're not going. We all got Mississippi.
Did they say they could?
No, we're not. I'm having that confirmation.
She said she would have somebody call me and call me back. I was like, okay.
It's all good.
I'll wait. I called him yesterday. A request for info about me.
Man, it's almost 6:30.
Tell me.
Running from it, if I like it, I spend money on it. A business. And a wig fix. She a real.
Well, I hope you guys get to go to Savannah because it's going to be a good trip.
Yeah.
Especially on the weekends, because that's really where most of the people from Atlanta they go down to Tybee Beach and they go to Savannah.
What you said it's called? Tybee Beach?
Yeah, Tybee.
We take Lear jets.
It's water clarity's not what you're used to.
Oh snap! It's okay. I'll take any water right about now, cause boy.
So yeah, if you, I shouldn't. We live, so I shouldn't say. If you and your significant other do go to Savannah, I would suggest. What did we do that made it really? We got like the room we paid for was like $59.99 a night.
I wish.
I know.
That would have been nice.
But you got the waterfront, where the ships that are coming in, the container ships come in through the port.
Oh really?
They go right by all the bars. They just.
Oh wow.
And if you were lucky enough, and you might have been, if you got you a little something over there at the Marriott, you might be cooking with some hot grease.
What you mean?
In the Airbnb.
No, that's because remember I gotta move still over there. I'm over my lease. Remember?
Oh,
yeah.
Especially next week, because that's when everybody kind of moves.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, I need them to let me know where the hell they coming from so I can go get in it.
I think I'm trying to be optimistic for you, but I think a lot should open up because once school is out, that's when people put like if they've completed their families, like in my neighborhood, there's no homes for sale. So the real estate agents like knock on my door and be like, "Would you be interested in selling your house?" And I'm like, "Oh." You know?
Wow.
But they will always tell you that when you sell your home, you put it on the market starting May 1st. Because once the kids get out of school, those families will either be moving or new families will be coming in to start their journey. So y'all gonna be good, man. It's all gonna be good, man. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
But Savannah's if you do it, I don't know if you can do it twice. But the first time is always gonna be the best time.
The first trip, right? I can't wait to go.
Cause you can bar hop.
Yeah, and he was saying that you can walk around too with a open container. That's the part that I love. I love. I got what you need. I was sold on that open container.
A lot of history down there too.
I see.
A lot of history.
Yeah, I want to go to a haunted tour.
Some not so great.
Let me see if they got a haunted tour. My whole life has changed.
Oh, they definitely got haunted tours.
That's right.
Is it Alfred Hitchcock?
Who
was in Savannah?
Has changed since you came in. I knew back then you were that special one. I'm so in love, so deep in love.
It's Ghost. It's not. Same thing. It's Ghost tours.
So not haunted tour, but ghost tours.
Same, I guess you could say. So what they do is, it's a pub crawl though.
I'm wide open, got me doing things I wanna.
They serve drinks at every haunted house.
Yeah, so if you're drunk enough, you gonna think you seeing ghosts.
Right.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
Yeah. Most people that go on like little retreats or if you gonna see a lot of people from Atlanta on the weekends in Savannah because that's where they go.
Let me see how the tours run. Hold on, book your tour. Compare tours. Let's see. You by any chance know the name of your tour? By any chance that you went on?
The one we went on is actually I'm looking at it right now. It was Mad Cat Tours.
Was it good?
Yeah. Because I was drinking then. It was wonderful.
I am so tickled right now.
Oh yeah.
Mad Cat Tours. Hold on.
Mad Cat.
Mad Cat. Settling down. But not with all my friends around. Boy, I put you first now. You made me. The Beyond Good and Evil Tour. The Dead of Night Ghost Tour. My whole life has changed. Ghost City Haunted Pub Crawl. Mad Cat. Oh, that special one.
Did you say Creepy Crawl Haunted Pub Tour? Is that what you said?
Ghost City Haunted Pub Tour. Dang, how many they got?
A lot.
Damn. Yeah,
where you think the slave masters spent all their money? They go down to Savannah.
Good to me when it's such you funny.
Georgia was a penal colony.
I'm so happy.
They brought the slaves here to rehabilitate them.
Really?
Yeah, and the slave masters from other states would pay them to break the slaves, and then they send them back, and they be all disciplined.
You ever heard of this one? The Ghost of Colonial Park Cemetery? Man, that's
45
real
seconds
ghosts right there.
I don't like real ghosts.
Uncle Rick don't like real ghosts.
Right? Is this a bar? Yeah, I would rather.
Moon River Brewing Company. This is a tour too, a ghost tour.
Y'all ready? Okay, I gotta cut this down because I gotta do LL Cool J. I'm ready.
We going in, you guys.
Okay.
APz CountDown Live, the hottest show on the radio. It's currently 31 minutes after the
Hottest.
hour. Thank you guys for keeping it locked right here to the hottest show on radio. This is that very special part of the show where we pass the mic over to none other than your boy, Uncle Red.
Oh, they already know. They already know.
Okay.
We would like to encourage our listeners to give us a call, 765-450-9119. Again, 765-450-9119. You know the numbers to dial. You can also follow your boy Uncle Red on social media platforms, Facebook, the Gram, or Twitter, at UNCLEREDTWOGO at Uncle Red to go. The big shouts out to Bertram up there at the Heat, Day and them at Hip Hop Music Hub,
Yes.
Mathematics at Smash 97.7
That's right.
FM, Kevin at Hop 365
What's
Radio,
up, my guy?
and DJ Gia at Hits 107.3
We see.
FM. They are tapped in, and we appreciate them.
Much love.
Now, Bad Girl Nunu,
Yep.
I am going to continue to keep working on my Jamaican patois.
You're going to get it, don't worry.
But in the meantime,
In
and in between time, we're going to have to transport our listeners to Uncle Red's Ratchet Reality. This is where we package up all of the foolishness, all of the buffoonery,
Don't leave out nothing.
and all of the ridiculous.
What
I
you
did say ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
And in the immortal words of one Robert Nesta Marley, one love. I'm going to continue to keep eating on some of that jerk chicken, yellow peas, and rice, and I'm going to get it right.
You going to get it.
In tonight's edition of the Ratchet Reality, we have the case of girlies want to ride with a brother like me because they be hearing me getting funky frequently. They tell me don't drink and drive. I say, what is this? Mind your business. Now pass it around. Laid back, hypnotized by the funky sound. People in the street see me bobbing my head while I'm checking out the rapper and the rhyme he said. I'm fronting, and I don't care if you know the back seat of my car is like a disco show. You would think I was a good friend of Al Capone. Crazy air freshener who needs cologne. Bottom to the bottom, top to the top. Cruise. It's 3 o'clock. Cars ride by with the booming system.
Yes. I like that.
That's right.
like
Today's Ratchet Reality comes from up top.
Okay.
Your neck of the woods, AP, that guy.
That's right.
In the borough of Queens in New York City.
That's right. Right across the bridge.
That's right. Cops are saying that a man's party van is just simply too righteous.
Party van is too righteous.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
Now, there's a line where a dope sound system hits cars riding by in a booming system. There's a line that you shouldn't cross. But when you go over into the realm of illegality, and it's probably somewhere around when you install speaker number 40.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's the limit.
Yeah, well, this individual says that the police reported receiving multiple calls complaining about exorbitantly loud music coming from a white van a little before 11 p.m. Saturday in Queens. The music was so loud, in fact, Bad Girl Nunu, so loud, that one of these calls came from the bullpen. That's right, the bullpen. You know what the bullpen is, Bad Girl Nunu?
What?
The bullpen is where the baseball players sit and wait until it's their turn
Okay,
to bat.
okay.
A call came in. A 911 call came in from the bullpen at nearby Citi Field where the Mets were taking on the Braves. And according to AM New York, reports say that the van had an ongoing issue in the neighborhood hosting impromptu parties with its incredibly loud music. Now, the booming system in this van, police say when they arrived, they found about 40 people gathered outside the van. That's 11 p.m. in Queens, which had its doors open, revealing more than... Now, wait just a minute. Now, you see this? You saw that picture?
Yeah.
This man has 80 speakers.
Wow.
80 speakers installed inside.
Insane.
That's a lot.
So loud, the music was vibrating police cruisers and making officers' ears ring. The van's owner, 47-year-old Nelson Hidalgo, was allegedly sitting in the passenger seat with a Coors Light, adjusting the sound system. He was arrested on suspicion of criminal nuisance, unreasonable noise, unlawful assembly, and more. Hidalgo, who has no prior arrest, wanted to know why he was just being wondering why he wasn't just being issued a ticket as usual. I spent over $40,000 on this sound equipment, Hidalgo told the police. I know it's illegal, but it's the weekend, man.
Bruh, he was trying to get the whole block jumping.
He got the whole block jumping.
For real.
Word to the wise, Bad Girl Nunu. It's not that God is silent. It's that our distractions are sometimes too loud for us to hear. Give us a call, 765-450-9119. Again, 765-450-9119. You know the number to dial.
Yo, that is insane. $40,000 on the system that you can't even crank all the way up because it's inside your car?
Yeah, he had, obviously it's like the Shaq Mobile. I don't know if you ever seen the Shaq Mobile. It's so loud that he's got to wear headphones when he's got it cranked up